In today's video, we are having a chat about the importance of critical thinking. Hey everyone, this is Mark from Health and Fitness Over 40, and in this video I'm going to talk a little bit about critical thinking. I wanted to do a quick video for you because I feel like this is a very important aspect when it comes to achieving success in fitness, health, and really pretty much everything in life. So, would you believe that your mind has two ways of thinking? So, this is evidence-based. There is research that our brain has two ways of gathering information, two ways of thinking, two systems. And this is covered in a book, Thinking Fast, Thinking Slow, by Daniel Kahneman. He's a Nobel-winning author and extremely famous within the world of psychology. And what he talks about is that our brain has two systems that operate in parallel to each other. The predominant one, then depending on what we're using, what we're doing. Right, now system one is a kind of automated system. It's there to make fast decisions. Okay, it uses social proof, social evidence. It's there to make snap judgments based on, let's say, conserving energy for other things. You're just going to seek what others think about a topic. You're going to look at the surface level of things. It's going to make a fast decision, which because you want to, is because you want to conserve energy. System two is much more comprehensive. You're thinking more slowly. It's a very comprehensive system where you take in all the facts. You're very objective. You're looking at all the facts out there, you're looking at all the scientific evidence, you're very critical, and then you're making a decision. So a big problem in today's society and in the worlds that we're living, there are a lot of people that are just using system one, let's say 99.9% of the time. That is a made-up figure. All I'm saying is the majority of the time. And that's basically where they're just looking at the surface level of things and they're never really critically thinking and gathering evidence to support any claims for the information that they're getting. That's why you'll see that YouTube channels that support a lot of opinions, those people telling their opinions tend to get very famous, even if they're not very good opinions. This also goes along with people wearing their favorite sports person's shoes and shirts. The adverts tell them to wear them and then they dress in that way because they were told to do it. They're told how they should dress. They're not going to have their own thing. And that's the majority of people. That's 99% of the population. They just follow the crowd. We all like to think that we're unique, that we're all these unique creatures. We are in certain aspects. But if we really think about, are we that unique? Just look at, for example, if a movie comes out. If we were unique, everybody would kind of have their own opinion of it. Maybe you do. Maybe you're in that minority. But the majority of people would just look at what other people think and mimic that. And that's what I mean. There are millions of people who are loving a movie or whispering a song and just enjoying it because there are certain elements that bond us all together and that are very similar. So we just say, okay, society has given us approval to like this, so now I can like it too. And that's kind of in place to prevent us from wasting energy. And I'm talking mental energy. But the problem is when we use this kind of thinking for important life decisions, for important life goals such as getting in shape, losing weight, getting our ideal body, handling our health, and all of these important factors in life. The problem is if we use system one, the fast system, when we're making these important systems, we're going to fall for the first ad. We're going to fall for the first YouTube video we see without even developing any critical thoughts or looking at any evidence that supports the claims. So I decided to make this video to remind you that you want to spend more time in that system too. Spend more time with that slow thinking system. Slow thinking isn't a bad thinking. It's actually where you have time to critically analyze the evidence and objectively look at what's the best solution, rather than just taking everything as it is. Before you take advice as it's presented, really look at it. Does that advice apply to your own context, your own circumstances, for your own life, for your own lifestyle? It's kind of groupthink versus being an individual, being someone who is developed enough to be able to make decisions for themselves. Because you want to make sure that you can make decisions for yourself and you don't want to depend on external factors. Do this as much as you can, because there are going to be a lot of automated decisions that you're going to make anyway, and that's fine. I mean, we can look for advice about the quality of a restaurant on Yelp or TripAdvisor or whatever. And I can look at some reviews to see where I'm going to eat. But if I'm just walking out and about and I find a place, I'm still good. I'm not going to see if it's okay with other people for me to go there. I can make that decision myself and just go in and try. Now let's think about going to the gym. The majority don't go. So am I not going to go as well? That would be an example of system one thinking. I'm going to go with what the majority do, because as far as they're concerned, that's the right thing. Now, this is quite short and sweet, but I hope that some of this resonates a little bit. It's worth sitting down and using a bit of introspection every now and again to remind yourself of the important factors that you need to be spending more time in system two, thinking rather than just falling into the groupthink, and not just taking everything as it is without considering the facts. So, I hope you all enjoyed the video. Please let me know what you think in the comments below. And as always, subscribe to the channel, click the notification bell, because I need you to support the channel. And I'll see you all in the next video.